Welcome back to Flux Yoga. My name is Daphna. Today we are getting into a balancing flow. When I say balancing, I mean to balance the two sides of the body. In yogic philosophy and in other philosophies as well, we in our body have energetic channels and therefore channels on our right and our left. Our right being our sun side, the masculine side of our body, our left being our moon side and the more feminine side. In this practice, the goal and the purpose is to sort of enmesh the two sides, finding a little bit of a sweet spot between the masculine energy and the feminine energy that we are harboring. To do so, we are going to be moving through our practice all around the mat and kind of holding postures that are maybe a little bit more challenging to hold, that require a little bit more strength, and then moving into postures that are a little bit softer, a little bit more gentle on the body, and allow you to kind of cool down throughout. To begin, we will start with an alternate nostril breath, which is the breathing exercise that we would typically take when trying to find the balance between the two sides of the body. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position. You can have both of your hands kind of resting on your knees or on your lap and allow yourself to rest your eyes down. Starting with a deep breath in from the nose. Big sigh out. Inhale from the nose. Big sigh out. Turn the palm of the left hand up to face the ceiling. Bring the thumb and index together for chin mudra, or gesture of consciousness. Then we'll turn the palm of the right hand up towards the ceiling and bring the index and middle fingers to your third eye, the space that's right between your eyebrows. Rest the ring and pinky fingers on the left nostril and the thumb on the right nostril. To begin, we will keep the lips sealed and inhale from both nostrils. From both nostrils, exhale. Cover the right nostril, inhale from the left. Cover the left, hold 3, 2, 1, open the right, exhale. Inhale from the right. Cover the right, hold 3, 2, 1, open the left, exhale. Inhale from the left. Cover the left, hold 3, 2, 1, open the right, exhale. Inhale from the right. Cover the right, hold 3, 2, 1, open the left, exhale. Inhale from the left. Cover the left, hold 3, 2, 1, open the right, exhale. Inhale from the right. Cover the right, hold 3, 2, 1, open the left, exhale. Inhale from the left. Cover the left, hold 3, 2, 1, open the right, exhale. Inhale from the right. Cover the right, hold 3, 2, 1, open the left, exhale. Release your hands back down, palms face down again. Let's inhale from both nostrils. From the nose, exhale. Start to roll your head around in one direction at first. Just feeling any kinks in the neck or any spaces that feel particularly tight or crunchy. And then take circles in the opposite direction. Stopping at any spaces that feel like you can stay there for a while or like they need a little bit of extra attention. And then slowly bring your head back through center. Inhale to kind of puff your chest forward for some seated cat-cow. And exhale, round into the spine, tuck your chin into your chest and really pull the back behind you. Let's do 4 more like that. Inhale, chest forward and up, lift your chin away from your chest. Exhale, spine rounds, pull the chin in, really feel like you got punched in the belly. Inhale, chest forward, chin lifts. Exhale, spine rounds, chin in. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders down, chin lifts. Exhale, round the spine, pull the chin in. And last one, inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, pull the chest back. Inhale, come into center. Long spine, bring your hands together and interlace your fingers. We'll kind of just stretch the wrists here. So start to take these figure 8s with your wrists. And take it in the opposite direction. It might feel a little awkward at first to take the opposite direction, but just play around with it. Really good. Beautiful. Give them a good shake. Beautiful. Now reach your arms up overhead. We're going to close a fist and then open our hands. Close and open. Gradually start to close and open a little bit faster. And then a little bit faster. And a little faster. And a little faster. And to the point where you're barely opening and barely closing your hands. So just keep it going here. I know that it's really starting to burn. This really helps to strengthen your wrists. And so instead of kind of stretching them right away, I really like to approach things from a standpoint of strengthening. So let's keep going. Another 3, 2, 1. My hands are cramping up and give them a good shake. Really, really, really good. Now you'll hold your hands out, turn the palms down. Imagine that you just washed your hands and you want to flick water off of them. So just flick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms up and do that same thing, like you're flicking water off of them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stretch the arms up high. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, stretch the arms up high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, stretch the arms up high. Exhale, side stretch, lower the right hand, reach the left fingers. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, lower the left hand, reach the right fingers. With your next inhale, reach both arms high. Hug your knees into your chest. So if you were facing the long edge of the mat, face one of the short edges of your mat, or what you feel is the front of the mat. We will extend the left leg forward here. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Right hand will come behind you. Let's inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, hug that right knee with the left arm and twist. Look over the right shoulder. We'll just take another 2. Flex into the left foot. Look over the right shoulder, and let's take another deep breath in and stay for the exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, sweep the left hand behind you. Place the palm of the left hand behind you and allow the fingers to face the opposite end of the mat. So turn the fingers towards the edge of the mat. Let's spin all 10 toes to the left. So you're coming to the knife edge of the left foot and spinning the right toes to look at the long edge of the mat. Pick up your hips, inhale, reach the right arm all the way up and overhead, and just breathe here for another 2. Let's take another deep breath in. As you exhale, you'll spin yourself down to that left hand, replace and kind of readjust both hands onto the ground. Left foot roots down, inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg up to the ceiling and take a deep breath in right here. Exhale, look forward, lower the left knee to the ground. Readjust the right hand so that it's right underneath your shoulder. Reach the left arm forward for your bird dog. Hold. Hug the navel into the spine, push down with the palm of the right hand. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Place the left hand down and step the right foot between your hands. Low lunge. You can readjust the back knee as much as you need. Untuck those back toes. Hands will come onto the right thigh. Roll the shoulders back. Lift your chest. Anjaneyasana, and we'll just take 3. Really puff up your chest here. I always recommend trying to imagine that you're pulling the right foot back and the left knee forward, like you want to hug your inner thighs together. Simultaneously press your hips forward, lift your chest a little bit higher. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, lower your hands to frame the right foot and half split. Send your hips back, flex into the right foot as much as you can. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale, fold. Another deep breath in and an exhale to fold. Beautiful. We're coming into Janu Shirshasana. So just walk your hands back a little bit and we'll slide that left foot forward so that we can come into a seat on our bum. The sole of the left foot is on the inside of the right thigh. The right leg is extended forward. The foot is flexed. Let's inhale, stretch the arms up high. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Push down with the left knee and just breathe here into this hamstring stretch. So being in that half split first really kind of helped to open up a little bit into the hamstring and just keep things a little bit more limber, just so that this stretch is not too intense and not too rigid. Let's take another deep breath in and stay for the exhale. With your next inhale, come back up into a seat. Let's hug the left knee into the chest. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Left hand will come behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, hug the left knee with the right arm. Look over the left shoulder. And we'll breathe here for another 3. Really find the rotation through the rib cage. Look far behind you. Another 2. Flex into the right foot. Keep the right leg active. Let's take a deep breath in. And an exhale out. Inhale, look forward. Sweep the right hand behind you. The fingers are going to face this area behind you. Let's spin all 10 toes to the right, to the long edge of the mat. We're on the knife edge of the right foot, and I think you know where this is going. Up into your fallen lunge. So let's lift through the hips here. Breathe into the left side waist. Another 2. Really push down with the knife edge of that right foot. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, spin towards the right. Both palms readjusting as much as needed, and then 3-legged dog as the left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Really nice. Let's take a deep breath in right here. Exhale, really push down with your hands and point those left toes a little higher. On your next inhale, let's look forward. Exhale, lower the right knee down. Readjust the left hand so that it's right underneath your shoulder, and then reach your right arm forward. And we'll hold here for another 3. Hug the navel into the spine. Push down with the palm of the left hand. Another 2. Keep that left glute active, and let's take an inhale. Exhale, elbow into knee. Inhale, extend both ends. Exhale, elbow into knee. Inhale, extend both ends. Exhale, elbow into knee. And then place your right hand down. Step your left foot between your hands. Hands will come onto the left thigh, untuck the right toes. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Really press the hips forward. Puff your chest up towards the ceiling. Feel as though you are hugging the inner thighs together, like you want to drag the right knee forward and the left foot back. Let's take another 2. And another deep breath in. Beautiful. Lower your hands to frame the left foot, and we'll take our half split here for a moment. Just 2 full breaths. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. Just breathe into that left hamstring. An inhale and an exhale. Beautiful. Walk your hands in towards your body a little bit, and we're just going to kind of like scoot the right foot in, coming into Janu Shirshasana. The sole of the right foot is inside of the left thigh. You're finding yourself seated on the mat. Left leg is extended forward. Flex the left foot. Inhale, arms will stretch up. Exhale, fold over the left leg, and we'll breathe here for 3. The left leg is extended and active here. See if you can keep the foot flexed. Another 2. Keep the right knee squeezing down towards the ground. Let's take another deep breath in. And stay for the exhale. Beautiful. With your next inhale, come all the way back up into a seat. Hug the right knee and the left knee in. So we're tacking on a little bit. Let's take our Navasana boat pose. Reach your fingertips forward, inhale. Exhale, float your feet off of the mat. We'll breathe here for 3. Try to squeeze the knees in towards your chest a little closer. Another 2. Look to the big toes, and let's take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower the toes to the ground. We'll place the right fingertips behind us. Reach to the outer edge of that right foot, and then lift the right foot off the mat. Let's take a deep breath and open your chest to the right. Exhale, extend your left leg forward and on the ground. You'll open the chest to the right. Reach the right fingertips behind you. If possible, start to kick and extend your right leg forward. And we'll breathe in this seated twist. The left leg stays active. Point or flex the left foot. Reach through the right fingers. And if you look forward for a moment, try to notice that that right leg is not crossing over the left. You want the right leg in line with the right hip. Let's take another inhale right here where we are. Look forward, lower the right hand, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Left hand will sweep behind you, and you'll spin all 10 toes to the left. You know where you're going. Let's lift the hips, reach the right hand all the way up and overhead. Breathe into the right side waist. Let's take a deep breath in and an exhale out. Lower the right hand to meet the side of the left. Walk the left a little further to the left, and 3-legged dog. Reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Let's take a nice big breath in right here. And an exhale, lower the left knee down to the ground. Readjust the right hand so that it's underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, reach the left hand forward. Balancing bow, bend the right knee and reach for the right foot with the left hand. Look towards the top of your mat and start to kick the right foot into the left hand. Maybe you shift your gaze up to the ceiling. Don't forget to push down with the palm of the right hand. Let's take another 2. And one more big breath in. As you exhale, gently unravel back into your bird dog. Inhale, reach in opposite directions. Exhale, lower the left hand, step the right foot between the palms. Keep those left toes tucked on the ground here. Inhale for your low lunge, arms will stretch up. Exhale, bend the elbows and hook the left elbow over the right knee. We'll just breathe here. Really good. Get used to the twist. Let's take another inhale and an exhale. Inhale, look down for balance. Exhale, lift the left knee off the mat. We'll just take a couple more breaths here as well. Really push down on the palm of the left hand with the right hand. Push down on the right knee with the left elbow. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Unravel the arms and then spin the back heel down. Reach the arms in opposite directions. Let's take a deep breath in and an exhale out. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, half moon. Right fingertips diagonal of the right pinky toe and kick the left foot off the ground. Point or flex the left foot and lift the left leg a little higher. Let's take another deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Another deep breath in. Root down with the sole of the right foot. And exhale to lower the left hand. Good. Revolved half moon. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Try to keep that left hip elevated. Reach with the right fingers. Let's take a deep breath in. Extend the left leg behind you. One more inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand. Step the left foot back. Pyramid pose. Let's take a deep breath. Find length in the spine. And an exhale to fold. Another deep breath in here. And a big breath out. And another inhale. And exhale. Looking forward, inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee to set the hips onto the ground. Going straight into our left side before we wind down. Hug both knees into the chest. Navasana, boat pose, hold for 3. Looking to the big toes, squeeze the knees in closer to one another. Another 2. Lift your chest, shoulder blades down the back. And let's take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees all the way down to set the toes on the ground. We'll set the left fingertips behind us. Reach for the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand and then float the left foot off the mat. Extend the right leg all the way forward and then float the left hand off of the mat. Breathe here. Option to keep that left knee bent, or you can start to kick the left leg forward. Breathe here. Open the chest to the left. Reach the left fingertips behind you. Look forward for a moment. Notice that your left leg is not crossed over your right, but rather left leg in line with left hip. Keep the right leg as active as you can. Let's take another 2. Sit up tall. Find the rotation from the ribs, and let's take an inhale. Exhale, look forward. Bend the left knee and cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Inhale, reach both arms up high. Exhale, right hand will come behind you. The fingers will face the opposite end of the mat. All 10 toes will spin to the right here. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Exhale, lift your hips, expand through the left side. Beautiful. Let's take another inhale here. Exhale, spin the body down, left hand to the ground. Walk your right hand over to the right to readjust. And inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg points itself up to the ceiling. Let's take an inhale right here. And exhale, lower the right knee with control. Readjust the left hand so it's underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right hand floats. Exhale, bend the left knee to grab the left foot with the right hand, balancing bow. Look towards the top edge of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, start to kick the foot into the hand, and maybe your gaze will start to look up. We'll breathe here for 3. Push down with the bottom hand. Another 2. Lift up and out of the bottom shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, gently unravel. Reach the arm and the leg in opposite directions. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower your right hand and step the left foot between your hands. Keep your right toes tucked and curled under. Inhale, low lunge, arms reach up high. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow hooks over the left knee. We'll take 2 full breaths here to just get used to the twist. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. An inhale and an exhale. Good. Look down for balance. Inhale. Exhale, float the back knee off the mat and breathe here. Another 2. Push down with the palm of the left hand. Push down with the right elbow. Let's take another inhale here and an exhale. Breathe in, warrior 2. Unravel the arms, spin the back heel down. Arms will stretch in opposite directions. Allow the shoulder blades to roll down the back. Nice deep breath in, and breath out. Look forward, half moon. Left fingertips will line up diagonally with the left pinky toe. Float the right foot off the mat. Reach the right arm high. Your gaze can be down towards the ground. Keep the right leg active, so either point or flex the foot, whatever feels more active for you. And we'll hold here another 2. Think of stacking right side body above left. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand. Revolved half moon. Reach the left arm up high. And we'll breathe. Another 2. Keep the right leg active. Squeeze through the glute. Keep the chest lifted. Open the heart. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand. Step the right foot back and set up for pyramid. We'll keep the left leg as extended as possible. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold forward. We'll take another 2 full breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And again, another breath in and a breath out. Inhale, find the half lift. Exhale, bend both knees to rest the right knee on the ground and come to seated on your hips. Really nice. Let's bring both knees into our chest. Take a deep breath in, lift the heart up high. Exhale, round into the spine. Allow your chin to come in. Allow yourself to really hang off of your thighs here. And inhale, heart lifts and opens. Exhale, look forward. Reach your hands forward. Navasana. One last time. Let's hold for 3. Another 2. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your feet. Inhale, sit up tall, lift your chest. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Really good. Beautiful. Now we'll hug the knees into the chest here. Cross the right knee over the left for your reclined Gomukhasana, your reclined cow face. Each hand reaches for the foot on its side, and we'll kick the feet out like bicycle handlebars. You feel a nice stretch in the right glute, and we'll hold for 3. Another 2. We'll take another big breath in and an exhale out. Let go of the feet, keep the knees crossed and drop them over to the left. Reach your right hand to the right and allow your chin to fall over the right shoulder and your twist, and we'll hold for another 2. Let's take another deep breath in. With your next inhale, slowly bring the knees back through center. We will unravel the legs and then cross the left knee above the right. Reach down for your feet with your hands. Kick your feet out and away from the body. like bicycle handlebars, and we'll hold for 3, another 2, and we'll take another deep breath. Exhale, let go of the feet, drop the knees over to the right, and look over that left shoulder for your twist. Another 2. Let's take another deep breath in. Slowly with your next inhale, hug the knees back in as you unravel the legs and release the legs all the way down for Shavasana. We'll take a big breath in from the nose. Big sigh out. Another big breath in. Big sigh out. Allow the face and the body to be completely relaxed. Allow the mat to support you, the mind to stay clear for just a moment. Lying back in this release, are you able to feel a balance between the two sides of the body, between the right and the left? Are you able to feel a balance within, between the energy and the softness? With your next inhale, take a nice big stretch as you reach the arms in the opposite direction of the feet. And as you exhale, roll over to one side into a fetal position. Using this as a transition to come all the way back up into a comfortable seat. Collect the palms of your hands together at your heart, and we'll take one final cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Big sigh out. Draw the thumbs to the third eye, remembering and acknowledging your mind, the intellect, and the intuition. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, remembering and acknowledging the light, the life, and the love within the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice and allowing me to guide you. And I really hope that you enjoyed this balancing flow. I will continue to try to kind of weave in and incorporate some philosophy into these YouTube classes, because I feel like a lot of times it's just lacking, and there's just so much richness in this practice that I want to share with people. So I really hope that you enjoyed this class. If you felt that it was helpful for you, then please share it with a friend or a family member. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.